Hi, welcome to my clip. As you guys can see, I'm in Guinea, West Africa, building a mine there. This is just off the mine footprint, driving towards a spot with a Land Cruiser 76 4x4. It's got a nice route to the fishing spot. A lot of locals there that's never seen vehicles, drones, anything like that. It's quite amazing. Yeah, this is the spot. It's basically between our camp and the construction area. You'll see in the video in the far left hand, you see the excavators building the causeway. This is now the view out of the Phantom 4, following the Phantom 3 drone, which we use for fishing. It's a cheaper drone, less risk, lower cost to lose. Yeah, it gives you a good idea of how it looks and what to expect. Slowly turn around, reverse, and the bait drops off. Aim the camera back home, and yes, away you go. On this specific trip, we've got 2 drones and 2 rods. So the Phantom 4 is recording the Phantom 3, which is going in, dropping rod 1, and going back to get the bait for rod 2. Rod 2 is hooked up, ready to go. On this one we go a little bit to the left, which we actually found most of our fish is to the line on the left. Yeah, this is the Phantom 4 returning home, just giving the viewer a better view of actually what happens. You get home, got to land a drone, so it's always good to have 2 people when you do this type of fishing. Second guy makes sure the lines are tight and secured, make the lines nice and stiff and ready for the bite. Many times I get a bite, I just use the return to home button, and then I've got to go. That's me, Mark, ready for the fish. This is the final view of the sunset with the Phantom 4. This is the actual Phantom 3 getting hooked up with the lines. Gives you the idea. It's not quite as stable as the 4, but yeah, it gives you a good idea of what to expect. 3 angle swivel. One of them you use to put a little line on to hook onto the drone. That's just a homemade coat hanger that we bended in, and it works actually quite well. The little boat that you see there belongs to a local guy called Simon. He actually lives there from Sierra Leone. He's going to take us out this Sunday on a trip to throw some rapalas in the deep. Most of these casts average between 150 and 180 meters. Catch with 35-pound braid, which I feel is the best line to use when you drone fish, because you get quite a bit of line tension when you use normal line on anything past 200 meters, and tends to rip it off the drone by then. So yeah, just returning for the second line. It's quite a nice sunset, I must say. Never thought I'll be fishing and even drone fishing in Guinea. So our friend Peter van Rooyen, my right hand man when it comes to the drone fishing. Yeah, second hand looked up. If you look right on the horizon on the left hand side, you'll see there's a couple of excavators there in the far, and that's actually the causeway we are building on this project. It's just part of the project. Just a bit of useless information there for you guys if you're wondering what we're doing in Guinea. So yeah, the second line, most of the fish come out there. The biggest one actually came out. The fish makes me think a lot about the cob that we get in South Africa. Not sure what species this is. I'm still trying to find out from the local guys, but very close resemblance to the cob that we get in the Cape, also known as salmon. So that's the 3 returning to home. Soon you'll see Peter on the fish. There's actually on, as you can see, we've got, this is actually a telescopic rod that I used in Mauritius that I bought with. So it's very, very thin. Yes, he reeled in that fish for about 5 minutes all the way from 180 meters. I think it was about close to 1.5 kilos. Very, very nice eating fish as well. The locals quite enjoy it. We choose to set them free. So yeah, that's Peter Van Rooyen with these fish. Earlier, that's another one caught. You'll see we have different clothes on the photos. It was a couple of days. This was on Sunday. The other fish was on Saturday. Thanks for watching. See you next time.